Hi, I'm presenting my hackathon entry AI Dreams, a synthesis engine that turns your exported digital life into navigable insight with full provenance back to the raw data. This is a partial implementation of a piece of a research project I call Super Empathy. The premise is superintelligence without super empathy is incomplete. Here we see the 5 personas. These are the synthetic data. If we look inside of one of them, Jordan Lee, there are 530 entries across different data sources. And from that, we've created 215 kernels of truth using the local Ollama model. And from those 215 kernels of truth, we've created 10 sutras. Let's go and look inside. So Jordan needs to hear some things. Sleep issues are the physical manifestation of relationship neglect, high financial discipline, decision paralysis. There's some unfinished business for Jordan. Director promotion case draft started months ago, never completed. And all of this insight, we can trace it back to the high fidelity artifacts from the data. So here we've got a contradiction. Jordan's promotion pursuit. He hasn't completed his director case in months and questions what he'd think of himself without the title. This particular theme has 2 sutras. Each sutra has some number of kernels. In this case, there are 8 kernels with different types of kernels like learning, question, unfinished. Another type is truth. Each of these kernels has a collection of references back to the data. So we have the raw timeline entries, calendar, events, life log, transaction. All these different data sources converge on a single insight. Those insights converge on patterns, contradictions, unfinished work into these sutras. Various levels of compression of the data, and every level can be traced back. It's full provenance. Every insight has an address back to raw data. The source tags on raw entries like cal, LLE, T, and S, these point to different data sources. No single data source tells the story. The calendar shows the late meetings, the life log shows the mood, the transactions show the coping spending, the system sees the pattern across all of them. Let's look at another persona. Here's Theo Nakamura. Theo's actually doing really well, achieving 1,000 portfolio visitors, $2,200 steady, but he's undervaluing his success. He's undercharging for projects, and his confidence about his worth isn't growing with it. He really needs to finish his Blender tutorial. He keeps starting it, paying for the... Where is that? He started the Blender tutorial across 11 months, but never finished it. Multiple times. And Theo's income already covers his debt, but he's making minimum payments. The system surfaces this kind of contradiction. Okay, so let's take a look at the pipeline and see how it's working. I'm going to run a test, but I'm using Persona 1. There are 4 stages. First, we merge all the data sources into one chronological timeline. That's just Python, no AI. Then we use Qwen 2.5 running locally on Ollama. It's extracting kernels. So it reads 20 entry windows, and extracts cross-source kernels like truths, patterns, unfinished business, questions. Then it synthesizes. We use a Claude Sonnet call, one per persona. It compresses hundreds of kernels into about 10 sutras ranked by importance. And then we generate the report. That's just interactive HTML we were just looking at. 95% of the compute is local, and the raw data is just on my local machine for the extraction portion. Claude gets to see the compressed kernels. Maya, 26, medical resident. AI is emotional surrogate. Financial drowning. Darius, 41, CEO. Revenue cash flow paradox, unfinished book. Sunita Rajan, 58, teacher. She's having a teaching identity crisis. Tech adaptation at 58. And we looked at Theo, 23, freelancer, ADHD, creative paradox, completion issues. Same pipeline, 5 different lives, 5 different sets of insights. So why does this matter? Track 3 asks, can your own data create value for you? This is a compression and navigation system. Thousands of scattered records become a handful of truths you can act on with full provenance back to the source. It's available on GitHub. It's open source. Thank you. That's AI Dreams. I hope you enjoyed it.